Coach, the tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Green Bay Packers.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Set, ready, 50, plant, recon, 132 fighter. Ready.
On first down, it's Taylor. He'll have a first down past the 40. Thomas has got it, complete. A good start offensively, 15 yards on the game's initial play.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They run with David Montgomery, the third-round pick from Iowa State. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
80 weapon.
Throwing on second down. Taylor. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Dante Hightower in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Throwing on second and long. Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28. On second down, Montgomery. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Taylor. And an alley to run. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Montgomery. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Hey, zoom. Ready.
On 3rd down, Taylor on the move. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. Flush to his right. The completion to Riddick. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Taylor to throw. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Ready, break.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
60 Pittsburgh.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Matchbox right. Squeeze. Switch it. Hey.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Darren Lee able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Hey, box drop. Go.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that.
They'll set up a throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dante Hightower, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. To try again after the sack. Taylor. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's caught by Montgomery. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. And they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jarrell Casey. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
60 outlaw. Protein spill. We got, hey, Charlie.
We got 3. Mike 52. Right here. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Hey, let's get.
Hey, drop the
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a 1st down.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Stand up in.
Hey.
He's mine.
5.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Shift.
Go. Speed grip.
Throwing again. Taylor nowhere to get away, and and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Dante Hightower in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitask.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We're going to keep getting sacks.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Cameron Wake. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. On 2nd down, Eckler. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Check tight, check tight. Check tight.
Hey, exit. Ready.
Looking to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Taylor. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go.
Play action. Now Taylor. He finds Riddick complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the 1st down in the process. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 2nd and 5. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Switch. Check 99. Check 99. Watch twist.
Hard. Shoot.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Zerline's kick is up and through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, But how about the other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for. And taken. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
And we got to get 6-6. Pull it high. Get it.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 23 yards on the play.
Hey, team 6. Ready?
Now Taylor on first down. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Taylor dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They go play action now, Taylor. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Ian Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better on it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, and they stick with Eckler. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, box drop. Now. Shoot.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw here. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. It's Eckler again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 6. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Caught by Montgomery. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. Play action, it's Taylor. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pickup there at 22. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this. Touchdown, Packers! From 17 yards out, and the Packers get a score closer. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
He'll look to throw. This one caught by Ridley. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Look at me. Shoot.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Here's Taylor. And he finds Montgomery complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make this a second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he fires one incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Taylor. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now Taylor, the quick slant caught, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taylor Gabriel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Once more, here's Eckler. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down.
Hey, Delta.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Brian Poole. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Jarrell Casey has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd and goal, Taylor eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, And he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
132 fighter.
Check 13. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
36.
You're out. Hey, Haywood. General West.
Back to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. And they take a knee.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the
Come on, set.
47-yard line.
50, plant. 80 weapon.
It's outfield. It's outfield. Hey, it's all around. Quick dash. Go, go.
Hey, Sam off.
Let's see. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Watch the pass.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Go.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got somebody.
Here's Eckler. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Ready,
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. That's caught by Montgomery. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. One last shot for Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep down. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.